Hey, Brent Messmer here with Technical Taekwondo. Today's video we're going to be going through Tae Gyuk Sam Jahn. Tae Gyuk Sam Jahn is the third form in the Tae Gyuk series. The meaning of the form is fire. We are going to be going through this step by step from a couple different angles. If you guys like what we're doing and you guys see the value in it, please hit that like and subscribe button and let's go ahead and get into it. Sit sure yet. Should be. Turn to the left, low block. Front kick, landing out full front stance. Make sure you lock into that front stance. Right, left, double punch. Pushing off that front foot, turn, low block. Front kick with the left, landing out in front stance. Left, right, double punch. Looking to the left, walking stance, inner knife hand strike. Stepping forward, right, left, inner knife hand strike. From here, you're going to slide feet together, crossing the hands in front of your chest, step straight out into a back stance, outer knife hand block. Then we're going to shift. We're going to pick up that front leg, shift from a back stance into a front stance, execute a reverse punch. Again, knife hand, shift, punch. Cross the hands, knife hand, shift, reverse punch. Look left, inner middle block, step, inner middle block, and then very similar to Tae Gyuk Jahn, I turn backwards, low block. Okay, again, I'm going to turn, moving my back foot all the way around, cross the hands up. I'm going to repeat the first section of the form, low block, front kick, right, left, double punch. Pushing off that front foot, turn, low block, front kick, left, right, double punch. From here, all walking stances, low block punch, step, low block punch, front kick, low block punch, front kick, low block, hip, punch on the end. Tae Gyuk Sam Jahn. Turn to the left, low block and walking stance. Front kick, come down on the reach hammer, feet are together. Slide the foot out, right, left, double punch. When your double punch is always front hand, then the back hand. So my right foot is forward, so it's a right, left. Turn, again to the right, low block, front kick, left, right, double punch. Coming down the middle, inner knife hand block. Make sure that back hand is nice and tight. You know, most common mistakes on a knife hand is when I do my block or my strike, my other hand tends to open, so make sure that stays closed. Right hand, inner knife hand, step walking stance, left inner knife hand. Look to the left, bring your feet together, slide out back stance, outer knife hand block. From here, when you go to move, you're going to pick up the front leg, don't step, it's a shift, reverse punch. Turning to the right, shift your weight, back stance, knife hand block, shift that front foot, reverse punch. Looking to the left, walking stance, inner middle block. Step, inner middle block. From here, I'm going to bring my feet together, turning backwards, and then through, walking stance, low block. This is the same as the initial section. Low block, kick, right, left, double punch. Pushing off the front toes, turn, low block, kick, left, right, double punch. Looking to the left at the end, walking stance, low block, punch. Step, walking stance, low block, punch. Kick, low block, punch. Kick, low block, help. All walking stances at the end. Walking stance, low block, front kick, double punch. Turn, low block, front kick, left, right, double punch. Inner knife, outer knife hand, shift, punch. Turn, back stance, knife hand, shift, punch. Looking left, inner middle block, turning around, low block. Front kick, right, left, double punch. turn, low block, front kick, left, right, double punch. Low block punch, low block punch, front kick, low block punch, front kick, low block punch. Kill. Return left foot, return to Jumbi. Turn to the left, low block, front kick, front stance, right, left, double punch. Turn, low block, front kick, left, right, double punch. Inner knife hand, inner knife hand. Feet together, back stance, shift, punch. Turn, back stance, shift, punch. Left foot turns, inner middle block with the right. Step, inner middle with the left. Turn around behind you, bring your feet together. Low block, front kick, right, left, double punch. Turn, low block, front kick, left, right, double punch. Turning to the left, walking stance, low block, punch. Again, walking stance, low block, punch. Front kick, low block, punch. Front kick, low block, hup. Turn your left foot around. Come on. Tae Gyuk Sam Jahn. Real quick, I want to talk about a mistake I've seen some students do on their turns. So if you're in your front stance, I'm seeing a lot of people going 1 and then 2. Because front stance is a big, strong stance. You got a lot of weight on it. It's easier for them to move their weight around by turning this way. It's also incorrect. Push off of your front foot. Okay, come back to here, get your center, one motion, then turn wherever you're going to turn to. Okay? So when I'm making my movements, I never want to move my back foot first and then make my turn. Push off that front foot, one motion, slide through wherever I'm going next. Okay? One major mistake I see a lot of people making is they want to punch right, left, or left, right every single time. Remember, it's not right, left, it's front hand, back hand. When I'm in my fighting stance, if I throw a punch, it's a jab. Why is that a jab? Because it's closest to my target, to my opponent. I'm not going to lead with the backhand, that's my shoulders farther away. Same thing when I'm in my front stance. My right hand is closer than my left because my right foot is forward. If I were to switch, that's going to change. So just be aware of it's not right, left, or left, right. It's always front hand followed by backhand. On your back stance, this is going to take you guys a little bit of work to practice because it's not easy. Feet are in the same line, but make sure that back hip is over my rear leg. Okay? This is not back stance. This is not back stance. This is just gotta bend the knees, drop the weight when I hit that motion. So that's new. That's going to be challenging for you guys to get. Just keep practicing it and build up that leg strength and you'll be fine. 2 new blocks for Tae Gyuk Sam Jahn that we didn't learn in Il Jahn or E Jahn. Tae Gyuk Sam Jahn has a outer knife hand out of a back stance, and they have an inner knife hand strike out of a walking stance. So we'll do the inner knife hand strike first. The inner knife hand strike is exactly the same as the inner middle block. Hand comes here, closed fist, swinging the hand in. There's my 2 hip actions. I bring my 3rd hip action back. The only difference is my hand opens up on impact. So the only difference between an inner middle block and an inner middle knife hand is my hand opens up on impact. I still have the same chamber, the same swinging in. Okay, I still have the same 3 hip actions that I had on the inner middle block. I chamber as 1, swinging in as 2, and coming back as 3. This is the only thing that's different. Key thing on this is when I like to do knife hands, my other hand wants to play too, and it opens up at the same time. You got to be a little bit more disciplined and only strike or block, however you want to think about doing. This other hand must stay closed. So when I do that one, make sure that backhand stays closed. So proper knife hand, I have a separate video on this. I'll do a highlight for you. So on the knife hand, the number one part of a knife hand is pulling your thumb back. So if you're a little kid playing guns, you want to cock the trigger, you pull that thumb back as tight as you can. What that does, that tightens the back of the hand up. I haven't done anything with the fingers yet. I just pulled that thumb back, and that tightens all this up here. I want to squeeze these together, and I want to push my middle finger in so that my middle finger sticks up a little bit. This is also the same for a spear hand strike as it is a knife hand. Okay? But the main part is getting that thumb pulled back to tighten this back up to make this a lot more solid. Okay? The fingers is kind of an extra credit, but you definitely want to squeeze them together and then relax your hand, because it's only going to be tight for that instant that on impact. Okay? So that's a highlight of the knife hand. And that's the same whether it's inner knife hand, outer knife hand, or even the spear hand that you're going to do on Tae Gyuk Sam Jahn. Yeah, speaking of outer knife hands, we're going into the middle of Tae Gyuk Sam Jahn, which you step out in a back stance and you do that outer knife hand block. The outer knife hand is the same as a hammer block or an outer forearm block, where I'm chambering up, palm is out, the other palm is facing towards me. Same chamber as high block and inner middle block. When I'm circling out, making a circle. The new thing is the back stance. So once I have this figured out, again, the knife hand, inside, outside knife hand, opens up on impact. It doesn't knife hand and stay open the whole time. It's relaxed and tenses on impact, opening and blocking on impact. Okay? The height of the fingers is lip height. If it's a hammer fist, the block is shoulder height. When I open the fingers, it goes to the lips. So for back stance, what I'm going to do is my heels are in alignment and I'm going to step straight out. My back toes are turned slightly inwards, so they're not outwards. They're slightly inwards. They're not at a 90, they're just in just a little bit, maybe an inch. If I stand up, see how my legs are straight? This is not a back stance. My hip is actually currently right here. On impact, I'm going to drop into the stance, bending this back knee, bending the front knee, and sitting into the stance. My hip is directly over my back heel, and I drop this on impact. So I'm up in the stance, and I sit down on impact. Okay? To measure back stance, I drop down and measure one fist and one knee. Still on the ball of the foot, pressing up that way. So let's try it this way, see if that's a better angle. So again, I pivot on the heel, drop straight down, measure the knee and the one fist. Okay, and then sitting back, bending into it, getting that right hip over that right foot, and then dropping on impact. For Tae Gyuk Sam Jahn, we're stepping out. First one's left foot. Knife hand, shift, reverse punch, and then turn, knife hand, shift, reverse punch. So that's the only two new blocks in Tae Gyuk Sam Jahn. The first three intermediate forms are pretty basic as far as that goes. There's not a whole lot new. They're all basically the same timing. It's just beginners are learning the basic patterns and getting the timing and the coordination down. The Tae Gyuk forms are not actually designed with bunkai in mind. It's designed with movement in mind. So keep that in mind when you're doing this. There's not any, oh, what's this move for? What's that? The Tae Gyuks never applied that. These are a newer series of forms. They weren't supposed to be designed to teach you specific things. They were designed to teach you movement, footwork and body movement, hip action, okay, breathing. Okay, that's what the Tae Gyuks are designed for. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video on Tae Gyuk Sam Jahn. I hope it helped. If you guys have any comments, please let me know what you'd like to do next. But until next time, God bless and keep on kicking.